If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I want to show you the repetition once again being used on people in regards to witches. There's trigger words such as witch trial, right? We all hear that, or witch hunt, right? Donald Trump, oh, the witch hunt. There's a witch hunt on. People roll their eyes. They've been programming people for a long, long time into believing that not only, witches and this stuff isn't real, although now I guess people are becoming more aware because the witches are coming out. They're admitting they're witches, right? We have actresses and musicians admitting to be witches, right? But what they've done through a lot of it, through cartoons, through Disney, through all these television shows, through comedy, is they've deflected on what happens or what has happened in the past regarding witches and witch trials. They make it seem like Christians were just pointing people out and going, that's a witch, burn her at the stake, right? Oh, that person's a witch because we don't agree with them, because they don't believe in Jesus or whatever. Oh, burn them, right? This is programming they've placed in all of these TV shows, right? And they deflect. They deflect by using comedy and humor and making it seem like, oh man, all these poor people were hung and they were burned for practicing witchcraft. This is what they want to do to program people into thinking that Christians are crazy, people like me are insane and believing in this stuff, and that we're, they didn't do anything, right? You think Christians were just going around pointing at women and just going, that's a witch, let's kill her for no reason? The reason that all of that stuff was going on is the same reason, with the things that we see today. Witches were targeting children. Okay, the same crap we see with Satanism. Okay, but now, of course, everyone believes witchcraft and witches are just about, growing things in their garden. And I'm not saying that there aren't witches at that level who just believe in, doing little potions and having rocks in their home. It's still witchcraft. But they don't realize that all this stuff and all this programming has been to deflect and make witches look like victims. Now, what does that sound like? Witches looking like victims. Well, I can recall there's a certain people who love bagels who happen to always use the same tactic. Always play the victim card, right? And programming everyone into, oh, those poor people. Oh, can't question them. Can't say anything about them. Oh, they've been attacked for so long. Same with the witches. That's what they're doing, right? Oh, the witches were cast out. Oh, then we see show after show after show making the witches the good guy character, right? Reverse mind control, inverting everything. 100, 200 years ago, the witches were being, they're being killed. Now, they're being celebrated. Everybody wants to be one. They're selling it and targeting your kids with, magic wands and sorcery books, from Harry Potter to Cinderella to every single Disney movie. So I just put some clips together because I want to show everybody out there how they've kind of just used this repetition of, showing witch trials, right? And always making it seem like it was just a bunch of crazy lunatic Christians who were just calling people witches with no evidence at all, right? As if, oh yeah, they were just running around picking on these poor women. Clearly they were practicing black magic. Clearly there was children going missing and animals being sacrificed. You think people would just be wasting their time getting in an uproar because, some woman's got rocks in her home and is, playing with the, putting little potions together. Okay. All this stuff happened because they were abducting children. They were abducting people's pets and using them in ritual blood sacrifices. But they'll go, oh, they're just pointing at people. You'll see in the clips that I put together here. Right? And they're like, oh, no, we don't target kids. Oh, none of us did anything. From Disney openly saying that, oh, these poor people, these poor witches were targeted. I mean, Disney just continuing to, they're just unbelievable with how they promote this stuff. So take a look for yourself and look at the repetition and the pattern of the behavior of the characters, right? This is how mind control works. Always, always, always. The witch is the victim. The Christians, we're the crazy people. We're targeting these poor, innocent women who don't do anything because Christians have nothing better to do. I mean, it's the same thing that we see in Bagelville. Same thing. Victim, victim, victim. Take a look.
There was a black chapter in history when cats were condemned, persecuted. A dark age when the world was haunted by strange fears and superstitions. It was believed that evil spirits traveled the earth in human form, and thousands of innocent people were hanged or burned at the stake for witchcraft or sorcery. They were condemned by the words of the ignorant and the superstitious, idle gossip growing into wild rumors, spreading through towns and villages, twisting and turning into fantastic and monstrous tales. It was commonly believed that storms were caused by people who possessed supernatural powers. And anyone who dared travel by night could be accused of black magic and blamed for any sickness or death in the community. For night was the time of evil spirits. Since the cat was by nature a creature of the night, he too aroused suspicion. Many believed that his silent and mysterious ways were the ways of evil spirits, and that his steady, soul-piercing gaze must be the look of the devil.
It was the evil eye, I tell you. I could feel his black spell creeping over me. Then all at once he turned into a terrible demon and came flying at me, screaming like the voice of doom. He's not a cat, he's a devil.
Through no fault of his own, the cat, which had once been worshipped as a god, was condemned as a devil and blamed for the evils of the world. Hundreds of witch hunters set out to destroy these witches and demons wearing the form of a cat.
There's one up in the tree! Get him! Hey, there he goes!
You are all hereby found guilty of the crime of witchcraft. I sentence you hags to be burned at the stake until you are deemed fit to re-enter society.
If they're really witches, why don't they use their powers to escape?
That sounds like witch talk to me, Lisa.
Never mind.
There is still a witch among us. I accuse Goody Badwife.
We killed her on Sunday.
Well, there must be someone here we can accuse.
Lisa Simpson! Bart, quit it! She put a spell on me.
She's the witch.
Yeah,
She's the witch.
I was just about to accuse her.
This is crazy. I'm not a witch.
Stop! Doesn't the Bible say, judge not lest ye be judged?
The Bible says a lot of things. Shove her.
Negative b plus or minus radical b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
That's correct. A girl answered a math problem. You know what that means. A witch!
Brother Lowell, would you present the evidence, arguments, and proofs of the case for the Commonwealth?
Witch!
Some gentlemen have asked to speak on what they perceive to be a witch pursuit thing.
Don't have to worry about us going around snatching children. Only the other witch does that.
Has been accused of the detestable crime of witchery. Could it be? Is it the one who calls herself Gaga? Miss Abigail, what happened in the woods Friday last?
Well, sir, We were all skipping down the path, singing hymns and braiding each other's hair when all of a sudden Gaga pulled out what she calls her disco stick. I can't do it. Don't make me continue, sir, please. I won't do it.
I will. Cause I'm a free witch, baby. And you can be too. Here. Baby, baby, hello, hello, hello.
And isn't it fun that there might be witches among us? So the Puritans were not very scientific. You would have to like pee into a cup. No, it was like, you're a witch because you're criticizing us. And so Sheriff George Corwin came in and was like, if you're accused of being a witch,